one in Cleveland is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Hey, nobody touches the reservation list but the maitre d'.
But this is my first trip to L.A., and this is Robert Redford's favorite restaurant.
And you want him to sign your autograph book?
But that would be my second choice.
Sorry, I could lose my job.
Just a quick peek. Please?
The best way to get over a divorce is to move to Cleveland.
So all your tweets are true.
Yes. Men whistle, they hold your door open for you, they buy you drinks, and not just after last call. Sometimes during the day in natural light.
No, it's true. Living in Iowa.
Ohio.
Whatever. It's completely free. I mean, you don't have to obsess about your looks or how famous you are or starve yourself into a size 0.
You still do all those things?
Well, yes, but I don't have to. Except for this week.
She hasn't had food for 5 days, just for one scene in All My Children.
It's not just a scene, it's a death scene. AKA Emmy Magnet. I'm gonna be seductively splayed at the bottom of a staircase, wearing none but a tiny bra and panties, making a moving, heartfelt speech about the futility of female rivalry.
Oh, no. Is Susan Lucci in the scene with you?
Yes, but that second-rate little sock puppet barely gets a word in edgewise.
Well, you gotta eat something. At least try these fetal carrots and fennel. Come on, just chew them up and spit them out again.
Oh,
Why would you do that?
Don't tell me people are still swallowing in Cleveland.
So what else is everyone doing here?
Stem cell facelifts, but the wait list is brutal. I'll be 60 by the time I look 30. And tomorrow I'm seeing an iridologist. He looks in your eyes and tells you what's wrong with you.
My husband used to do that for free. Oh, can I come with you?
Joy, you have to be on set to do my hair and makeup.
Are you going to the set too?
No, I'm meeting the couple that are buying my house tomorrow. Cha-ching!
Well, if it isn't our own little stalker. Has Redford filed a restraining order against you yet?
No, but he's having lunch here tomorrow, and we are too.
Elka, it takes weeks to get a reservation here.
Well, maybe for L.A. grannies who nip-tuck to make dimples. Check this out.
Oh, I've never seen natural aging before.
Watch me get that old fart with Ally McBeal to give me his dessert.
I love how you always see movie stars in LA.
I love how that handsome guy is checking us out.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we romanticized Cleveland a little bit too much.
Or
No,
not.
well, on the other hand.
Quit huffing my strawberries. There's a whole bowl right there.
Not a morsel for me, not until after my big scene.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
I don't believe it. That's La Perla guy.
A Perla guy? You mean the guy who humped and dumped you before we moved to Cleveland?
Yes, I bought $600 worth of lingerie for that one-night wonder, and he doesn't even remember me.
Joy, that is Michael Knight. He's one of the stars of this show. How could you not know that?
Well, he said he was on some soap opera, and I just pretended I'd seen it, like I always do with you. We were supposed to go to Santa Barbara for my birthday, and he stood me up. He never came, never called. I am so gonna rip him a new one.
Don't you dare make a scene until after my scene.
Oh, excuse me, sir. Victoria! I thought you were a man.
Susan, I barely noticed you down there. Mwah, mwah. Susan, this is Joy, my personal stylist. Joy, this is Susan Lucci. Susan's an actress, too.
My God, you're gorgeous.
Thank you, you're so sweet. Were you eating strawberries with your fingers?
I'm sorry, was I sticky?
Wet wipe. I am very allergic. I swell up out of all proportion. Speaking of which, you should probably avoid the bagels.
Actually, I'm doing a cleansing fast. Wardrobe has me in the tiniest silk panties.
Oh, don't worry. I've been speaking to the producers, and they've changed your wardrobe.
What? What do you mean?
Well, as they explained it to me, for such a distinguished Emmy winner such as yourself to join us for a one-time only guest shot, it's probably humiliating enough. And it's such a touching scene. Exposing all that aging flesh would just cheapen it. or cause an unintentional laugh.
I see. How very considerate of them.
Well, I'm sure you want to run down to hair and makeup before the camera rehearsal.
I've already done her hair and makeup. Full body makeup.
Well, as I said, they've changed your scene. Just a skosh.
If she were any more of a bitch, she'd have puppies.
Didn't you hear me out in the car honking? We're doing lunch with Robert Redford.
No, not yet. The couple buying the house also want to buy my furniture, and I'm having a hard time deciding what to sell.
Fine, I'll drive myself.
No, you lost your LA driving privileges when you flipped off Tom Hanks.
Forrest Gump drives like a soccer mom.
I used to be a soccer mom. And a brownie leader. In fact, Jenna's troupe used to meet right around this table. Jenna sat here, Ashley over there, Brittany B, Brittany L, Brittany R. Oh, Brittany L. She moved away to Reseda. We promised we'd keep in touch, but, well, you know, Reseda. I mean, I know that I don't need anything in this house anymore, but just everything has a memory to it.
Oh, sweetheart. I have memories of this place, too. This spot, right here. This is where I was when I got bored with your story.
How can I possibly deliver a dying speech from a hospital bed? Those words were written for a bra and panties.
It's still a great speech. You rehearsed it at home fully dressed, and that last line made me cry every time.
You mean the one where I dramatically toss my hair?
Maybe this could work to your advantage. Award voters love it when actresses are brave enough to look hideous.
I'm hideous?
Yes, good. Hideous. You know, like Charlize Theron in Monster.
Oh, you're right. Now, judges love it when beautiful people suffer. But I didn't starve myself for nothing. Now, help me loosen these blankets. At least I can show a little leg where they attach the catheter.
Victoria, I thought we should go over the new pages before we shoot.
New pages? But you didn't change my speech.
Oh, just a pinch. Oh, and the writers just felt it made more sense coming from me.
You conniving little teacup poodle. You planned this all along.
Oh, come on, Victoria. Just pretend it's a special episode of The Bald and the Beautiful. Laugh. I know you can't speak, but I pray that you can hear me. Seeing you in this miserable state, I can't help but feel partly responsible. If only I'd been there to warn you that Liza had sabotaged the stairway.
I forgive you.
Cut! She's talking again.
You know, I was just thinking how much the viewers would love it if I suddenly woke up right in the middle of Susan's speech.
You know, if Victoria's not happy with her part, we could just send her home and slap some lipstick on a coconut. No one would know the difference.
I think people would know the difference between me and a coconut.
Oh, we could age the coconut. I know you can't speak, but I pray that you can hear me. Rest, dear friend. If only I had been there to warn you that Liza had sabotaged the stairway. Why did we always let petty jealousy blind us to what's really important? Love, compassion, friendship. Ow! She bit me!
The maitre d' said his assistant just called and canceled. We do not know where Mr. Redford is eating now.
Well, you better find out, unless you want me to go all Charlie Sheen on this dump.
All right. I may have heard something about him being on Jimmy Kimmel tonight.
Let's roll.
Elka, I can't drive you to Kimmel. I'm meeting the couple that are buying my house.
Fine. I'll get Die Hard over there to take me. Hey, Baldy, wait up.
It wasn't me you pulled from the wreckage. It was my twin brother, Alex.
He was impersonating me to get control of Chandler Enterprises.
Then it was Alex's ashes I scattered at sea.
Excuse me.
Oh, crap.
What?
It's a blast from my past.
Excuse me. You obviously don't remember me, so let me reintroduce myself. I'm the woman who's about to rip the blue right out of your eyes.
Hey, slow down. You're right. I don't remember you. Which is odd, because gorgeous, crazy women are usually so hard to forget.
Crazy was falling for your line at Sky Bar instead of tasering you in your Jackson Pollocks. Bollocks, it's rhyming slang. I'm English. We talked about this.
Did you say Sky Bar?
Uh-huh.
God, I can't believe he's doing it again. Look, miss, this is gonna sound a little nutsy, but it wasn't me you met. It was my brother.
Brother?
My twin brother, Alex.
Oh, please. You seriously expect me to believe you have an evil twin?
It's true. Sometimes I can't even tell them apart.
You see, Alex is jealous of my fame, so he uses my name to pick up models.
Oh, come on. I mean, I hardly look like a model.
Well, I just assumed. And you know the worst part is? Alex is obviously out there somewhere picking up women I'd be too intimidated to even talk to.
Think you're being a little hard on yourself?
Joy! Joy, code blue. I need you.
I have to go, but maybe we can talk some more later?
You can count on it.
You really should teach.
Why are you still dressed like that?
Oh, Lucci keeps ruining our scene, so we're reshooting after lunch, which means that we only have an hour to create a devious retaliation plan. So brilliantly convoluted, they can never trace it back to me.
Or me?
That's gonna rule out a lot of plans.
Excuse me. Where does Mr. Kimmel keep his guest stars?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're not allowed to be back here.
Pretty please.
Aw, the green room is right around the corner.
Thank you. Bring me a Diet Coke. No ice. And if some rum found its way in there, that'd be okay.
And here we are back in the kitchen again.
Oh, we love it.
We cannot wait to move in.
I just love all these little details.
But like I said earlier, I can't really part with any of this stuff either.
Oh, the real estate agent said you wanted to sell the contents of the house.
Oh, well, sure. You know, when you say contents, I want to sell them. But when it comes down to the actual things, like the drapes that my son Will always hid behind whenever we played hide and seek, and I used to have to pretend that I didn't see his little toes peeking out from under. Not for sale.
Wow, it's nice you have so many happy memories here.
We thought you were selling the house because you got a divorce.
Steve!
No, it's okay. It's okay. Most of my happy memories are between me and my kids. You know, my husband was rarely home.
I know what that's like.
Honey, I have to work.
I work too.
But you know what? We had other problems. But actually, I used to love my alone time. I could read a book, relax, have a glass of wine. This little baby chills 20 bottles at once.
Oh, good, because this little baby can really knock them back.
Well, it does help kill the time when I'm home alone with nothing to do.
Well, you know what? You'll have plenty to do when you have kids. This house was made for kids.
Oh, we're not having children.
Well, never say never.
No, I thought we agreed.
No, you and your therapist agreed. I just stopped arguing.
Hey, you know what everyone can agree on? Trash compactors. Who doesn't want smaller trash?
I can't believe you're still thinking about kids.
Why do you think I wanted a house with so many rooms?
So we wouldn't be on top of each other.
I didn't realize that me being on top of you was such a drag.
It is if you're only there to make babies.
You know what's really fun to make? Microwave popcorn. Especially for family movie night. Or not family. It could be couple movie night, you know, even better. Well, you know, when you're home. Although movies are also a lot of fun alone, especially because you like to drink.
Thanks, but you know, you have really opened my eyes. Turns out we won't be needing the house after all.
There you go again, speaking for the both of us. Yeah, she's probably right. We're not gonna need the house.
really think this is a bad idea.
Yeah, well, you're not here to think. You're here to be my lookout. Strawberry?
You don't know how allergic she is. What if this kills her?
Oh, stop saying things I want to hear. Oh, once she dabs her eyes with this, she'll really have something to cry about.
Someone's coming. Hide. I don't hear anything.
Maybe they went the other way. Take a peek. What's wrong?
We're locked in.
Well, we got a great show for you tonight. George Clooney will be here tonight. He had nowhere else to go, so he decided to come here. And, well, I didn't think it was that funny, but we also tonight will have a performance. Oh, hello.
Where's Robert Redford?
I don't know where Robert Redford is. Who are you?
Ilka Ostrovsky. I was told Robert Redford was a guest tonight.
I should probably point out that this is not a bit. This is a strange woman that has wandered up onto the stage. Thank you for providing security, Guillermo. Where are you from, he says, hoping you're not armed.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, the greatest city in the world.
Oh, all right.
I said the greatest city in the world.
Well, you know, I'd love to chat more, Elka, but...
Well, then I gotta sit down.
Yeah, that seat is actually reserved for George Clooney.
Oh, there's room for two.
All right, that's fine then. I guess there is room for two. Seriously, though, I mean, you know George Clooney's in the green room, right? You're okay with Cleveland Granny being here? All right.
So, did Robert Redford ever sit in this chair?
As a matter of fact, yes, he did.
Give me a minute.
How was it?
It was fine for me.
It was pretty good for the chair, too, I think.
Young man, could you get a close-up of this? If anyone out there knows where Robert Redford is, my cell phone number is 216.
Hey, you want to be right back?
This is a nightmare.
Let's just bang on the door. Someone will hear us and let us out.
Are you crazy? If they find us in here, they'll know you were the one who poisoned Susan's Kleenex.
It was you.
Well, now isn't the time for finger pointing. I know. I'll boost you over the top of that wall. Oh, fine. Then you can give me a boost.
Okay, Susan. I just need some reaction shots to intercut with the dream sequence.
Right.
You're remembering the plane crash. You're lying in the wreckage. A dim figure hovers above you. You wake up horrified.
Oh, Elka, I think I blew the sail.
Who cares? I found out where Robert Redford is.
Hide me. I think I killed Susan Lucci.
Oh, my God. Where's Joy?
Somebody please let me out!
Oh, it's you. And there's music.
Yeah, they're rehearsing music cues next door. You know, it kind of makes me want to sweep you off your feet and carry you up to my dressing room.
Well, if that's what the scene calls for.
That didn't sound right.
Previously on Hot in Cleveland.
But this is my first trip to L.A., and this is Robert Redford's favorite restaurant.
Please, you seriously expect me to believe you have an evil twin?
A dim figure hovers above you. You wake up horrified and realize...
I have to go. But maybe we can talk some more later?
You can count on it.
Oh, Elka, I think I blew the sail.
Who cares? I found out where Robert Redford is.
Hide me. think I killed Susan Lucci.
Scared, we shouldn't be doing this. Stop whining. There's nothing to be afraid of. Oh. Hey, dead guy, is this the Robert Redford movie?
I wish, lady. Try stage 19.
Oh, excuse us. So sorry. But I love these crime show dramas. Hey, check out my David Caruso. It looks like these crashers have wrecked the scene. Wait, I got another one. Let me see. It looks like the set has met its match.
What is wrong with you?
It's The Who. It's the theme song to CSI Miami.
Sorry about my friend. She's lost her mind.
Morning, Miss Lucci. How are you feeling?
Much better, thank you.
Oh, the newspapers are filled with stories about that crazy Victoria Chase attacking you. And the tabloids are claiming you're dead.
Well, if I am, I'm in heaven. They used that hideous old photo of Victoria's thighs in a bathing suit.
Cottage cheese?
Large curd. Oh, thank you. No, I'm too happy to eat.
Oh, Miss Chase has been waiting outside all morning to see you. She's very upset about the accident.
You didn't tell her I was all right, did you?
Oh, no. We told her the same thing we told the press. We're not releasing any information about Miss Lucci's condition at this time.
Good. All right, then, please, send her in. But first, just for fun, let's pretend I'm in a coma.
A coma?
Yes, Victoria and I just adore playing little tricks on each other. I sent her birth certificate to WikiLeaks, and she heckled my speech during the Tourette's benefit. Luckily, nobody noticed. Trust me, she'll love it.
This is so exciting! No one does a coma better than you.
You're sweet.
This is horrible. They don't mention my new boyfriend, Michael Knight, at all. Just fellow cast members are praying for a miracle.
Can we please focus on the real tragedy here? This pattern on my thighs is not cellulite. Clearly, I had just gotten up from a wicker chair.
Shouldn't you be a little more concerned about Susan?
Oh, she's just faking for attention. I mean, if she were really hurt, there'd be a million cameras outside the hospital, which I dressed for.
My new boyfriend, Michael Knight, was so grief-stricken last night about Susan. He asked me to leave right after we had sex. He didn't want me to see him cry. So sensitive. And he's much better in bed than his brother was. Although when they say identical twins, trust me, they're not kidding.
Miss Chase?
Yes, nurse, is there any news or any news crews?
I'm afraid Miss Lucci's still in a coma.
A coma?
Yay! Oh, no, not yay about Susan. Obviously, that's tragic. My new boyfriend, Michael Knight, just texted that he wants to take me to dinner in Malibu in his brand new Ferrari. Which, of course, doesn't make this moment any less poignant.
A coma? Really?
Oh, my God. We're having sushi at Nobu.
Could I possibly see her?
Okay, but just for a moment.
Right.
FYI, your new boyfriend, Michael Knight, slept with my best friend, made her all these promises, and never called.
What? Oh, no, wait. Is she sure it was Michael? Because his twin brother, Alex, pulled exactly the same trick on me once.
His twin brother, Alex? Seriously? Oh, you don't watch the show, do you?
Well, not every day. Why?
Michael's character had an evil twin brother, Alex, who impersonated him.
What?
Susan, I know you can't speak, but I pray you can hear me. in this miserable state, I can't help but... What am I doing? Am I really so shallow that I can only quote words written by people not pretty enough to be in front of the camera? All right, the truth is, seeing you here in this heartbreaking yet oddly well-groomed state, I am honestly sorry for, well, for so many things. For the venomous digs and the backhanded compliments, for resenting your successes and reveling in your defeats, for rubbing that strawberry on your prop Kleenex so that your perfect little face would blow up like a beach ball. Oh, God, I have been such a fool. I mean, why did we always let petty jealousy blind us to what was really important? I mean, if the heavens can hold 1,000 brilliant stars, then surely there's room enough for both of our lights to shine. If I had known that sooner, then perhaps I wouldn't have made an enemy of someone who might otherwise have been a dear, dear friend.
My house sale's back on. This is a really big studio. How in the world are we ever going to find Robert Redford?
Let's ask this Hollywood fairy.
Elka! I'm sorry, she's from a different era.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about her. Have you seen Robert Redford?
We heard he was doing his movie here?
See that line of extras over there getting wardrobe? That's for his movie.
But that's it. We could be extras.
No, absolutely not. There are rules. There are unions. You can't just walk onto a movie set.
Oh, you're probably right. I just thought, after my trial, when I'm in that cold, dark cell...
You are not going to guilt me into this.
My spirits could soar on the wings of a memory.
Stop it.
The memory of meeting and getting the tiniest bit handsy with Robert...
Oh, okay, fine. All right.
All right. We can catch a ride with this fruit.
Oh, wait a minute. When I turn around, I better see a man dressed like a banana. Close enough.
Oh, no. They're blocking the path to my dressing room like angry villagers.
The director's smiling and waving you over.
Of course he is. This is Hollywood. Now, 2 air kisses before they stab you in the back and gloat over your carcass.
Speaking of bloody carcasses, I believe I owe my new ex-boyfriend, Michael Knight, a visit. I wonder if this works on more than just bagels.
Victoria, a word?
Listen, before you say anything...
We want you to do your original speech.
Pardon?
The hospital called. Susan's fine, but she just needs some time to recuperate.
Could you repeat that first part again?
Susan is fine.
No, the part about my speech. Am I really getting it back?
Yes. We want you to deliver it to a photograph of Susan. Now, of course, if you're not comfortable doing the scene without her, we can always just go ahead and...
No, as much as it pains me to perform the entire scene alone. No head bandages, right?
Right.
To do the whole scene entirely alone. I know that if Susan were standing here, she'd be looking way, way up at the rest of us saying, "Oh, Victoria, please, do this for me. Tissue? Water? Sandwich?"
That's how Susan keeps warm between takes. And action.
Oh, Erica, I know you can't hear me, but wherever you are, I pray that you know that I know. That you wish you had been there to warn me that Liza had sabotaged that stairway. Thank you, but I was merely taking a dramatic pause. Please hold your applause until I have completed the scene.
I believe they were clapping for me.
Oh, hell. Susan!
This is amazing. We thought you were taking some time off.
And let poor Victoria stumble through the scene all alone? What kind of a friend and younger mentor would I be?
But surely after your long coma, you could use a little rest.
On the contrary, in spite of my alleged accident, I feel fine. So, Should we shoot this scene the way we rehearsed it?
Oh, what a trooper. What do you say, Victoria?
I'm speechless.
You are now.
Where exactly does it say Ferrari on the jacket? Huh? Front and back? I'll take it. Oh, I gotta go. And ciao. Come in.
Hello, Michael.
Hello, gorgeous. Listen, I got a love scene coming up. Wanna help me rehearse?
I would, but something awful's just happened.
I know. Lucci's back. But, face it, there's no show without her.
It's not that. Just now, when I was in the parking lot admiring your brand new Ferrari, I ran into Alex,
What?
your evil twin. And when I told him you and I were together, he flew into a jealous rage and started attacking your gorgeous new car with a crowbar.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it was horrible. He shattered the windshield, he slashed the tires, he even ripped that cute little prancing horse off the hood.
I don't have an evil twin.
And now you don't have a Ferrari either.
Why did we always let petty jealousy blind us to what's really important? If the heavens can hold 1,000 brilliant stars, surely there's room enough for both our lights to shine. If only I had realized this sooner, perhaps I wouldn't have made an enemy out of someone who might otherwise have been a dear, dear friend.
Susan, that was fantastic. Those last lines, they weren't even in the script.
No, it was just lying in my hospital bed today. They just came to me.
Lying, all right.
Writing and acting, is there anything this one cannot do?
To be honest, I owe it all to Victoria.
Well, thank you, Susan.
Her portrayal of a lifeless vegetable was just so convincing that it made my job effortless.
Oh, Robert, I can't believe you feel the same way, too.
Really? You honestly think Robert Redford's gonna look across this imaginary ocean and ask you to marry him?
He's been doing it in my head for 30 years.
Elka!
The servants should be seen and not heard.
Okay, remember, we are gonna CGI in the storm and the ocean, but we need you to pretend to be freezing and you are desperate to be rescued, all right? Okay, we're ready to shoot!
Oh, but Robert Redford isn't here yet.
Lady, this is second unit.
What does that mean?
It means there are no stars in this scene. So this has just been a big old waste of time. And Elka, these things are really itchy. I can't stand it. Maybe we should just go.
No! He'll see me in editing. And he'll say, who is that beautiful extra? And he'll track me down.
That's ridiculous. I'm starting to get hives. Can we just please go?
Oh, all right. Maybe I'll get a solitary cell. Less likely to get shanked.
Fine. Hey, you know what? On the bright side, I get to be in a Robert Redford movie, right?
And action! Cue the waves!
Waves?
Now remember, it's freezing, you're terrified. Oh, here comes another one! All right, now, over your shoulder. Hold on, here comes the biggest one yet.
I can't get the water out of my... Oh, there we go.
Maybe I'm just not meant for romance. Maybe I'm missing a chip or something.
Oh, sweetie, it's not your fault. I mean, it could have happened to anybody.
A one-night stand with the same man twice. How could I be so stupid?
Well, to be fair, he's a professional actor, and he had you convinced that he was his own evil twin. times we sat around this table hashing over your bad boyfriends. Eric the bigamist, Donald with the ant farm.
Pre-op Andy, who turned into awkward first date Andrea.
I need coffee. I had Lucci nightmares all night. I can still feel that little Muppet hand on my mouth.
Well, Joy has good news for you.
I called all my children and threatened a sexual harassment suit against a certain actor unless they killed the hospital scene and wrote you a new part. They're flying you out again next week.
Oh, Joy, thank you. The fact that you would do something so conniving for me, well, you're a true friend. So what kind of part is it?
One with hair, and they promised me it will be juicy.
Oh, well, if it's half as juicy as the strawberry I squeezed into Susan's moisturizer before I left. I'm gonna be thrilled. Mel, honey, is there something wrong?
She's still upset about selling her furniture.
No, I've resigned myself to the furniture. I'm just sorry I sold the house.
Oh, sweetie. It's gonna be okay.
It's a good thing. It's what you wanted.
I know, but when I look out these windows, I can still see my kids playing in the yard. No other windows can do that for me. And this door jamb, this is where I measured the kids' height. Look, this is how tall Jenna was when we made Christmas cookies for the very first time, and she dropped the bowl right there. See, there's this little crack in the... How am I gonna say goodbye to that crack?
I don't know, but you better make it quick. Our flight's at noon.
No, our flight's not till 5.
Oh, I got a tweet from Kimmel. Robert Redford's leaving for Salt Lake City, and I rebooked us on his flight.
We're going to Kansas?
Utah.
I defy anyone to tell me the difference.
It's just a 5-hour layover. Please.
Spare us the dimples.
You have no power over us, old woman.
No, I don't care anymore. I'm so miserable, I just want to go home. Oh my gosh. I just said I want to go home.
Yes, honey, we were here.
No, when I said home, I meant Cleveland.
I know it's weird, isn't it? I've been thinking of Cleveland as home, too.
Me too. Only I wish we could get there nonstop. We are at least flying first class.
One of us is.
I don't know. I'm single now. The kids are grown. And a house really isn't a home without people in it. Wherever you guys are, that's home to me.
Good. Then shake a leg. You know how long security takes. And I always get profiled.
You guys go ahead. I just need to do one thing. Now it's home.
Hot in Cleveland is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Okay, sit. You'll only get the treat if you sit. So sit. Now I have to sit.
Oh, who's this guy? Where did he come from?
He's the oldest dog at the shelter where I volunteer.
Oh, I love rescue dogs. They're so grateful and happy. I wish they were rescue men.
He'll never get adopted unless he learns a cute trick or two.
Well, I see he's mastered the art of licking himself.
Thank God men can't do that. It's hard enough to get him away from the TV.
You see why the staff calls him Dummy. Oh, he'll be fine. I have the gift with animals. I call it the gift. I know how they feel. I know what they think.
What's he thinking now?
Well, we're all thinking. Why doesn't Joy dress her age?
Good morning, all. I have an announcement to make. I'm going to make a sex tape, and you're all going to help. We begin after coffee. Oh, and who is this handsome fellow?
What are you talking about?
Well, surely I'm not the only one in the room who sees a dog.
He's visiting from the shelter.
Now, back to us supposedly helping you with a sex tape.
Yes, well, as you all know, I am on the verge of financial ruin. And my agent said that a leaked sex tape could generate enough media buzz to really jumpstart my career.
Okay, so who's the lucky guy?
Actually, my agent said that the new trend in leaked sex tapes is girl on girl, and I said, well, I know just the girl.
Don't look at me.
Or me. I'm fighting the INS just to stay in this country. A sex tape is the last thing I need popping up on my Google search.
Well, I was thinking of Melanie.
Me? I've never even done it near a mirror.
Wait, did you not ask me because I'm not stacked enough?
Oh, Joy, don't hate me. Hate the internet perverts who run Hollywood. And I knew you would say no.
How come you didn't know I'd say no?
Well, I did, but it's just so much easier to wear you down.
Not this time.
Oh, come on. It's not like we're really gonna do anything. I mean, there won't be any touching or nudity.
That's some sex tape.
All right, I admit I'm a little outside of my area of expertise. I mean, I've never made a sex tape.
I don't even understand them.
Well, you see, when two people love each other very much, they get a camera.
Wait, when would you even watch it?
After Dexter.
The only reason I'd make a sex tape would be as a teaching tool. You know, get one of those little laser pointers. More of this, less of that. Whoa, slow down there, cowboy.
Oh, come on now. We're friends. You know, we do things for each other.
Yes, for each other, not to each other.
But you asked me to buy you stamps.
Really? You're comparing buying stamps with making a sex tape.
No, you're right. I mean, buying stamps is so much worse. I have to go to the post office. You just have to go upstairs.
No, not in a million years. No, never.
I am loving the passion.
You know, my therapist doesn't believe me when I tell him these stories.
What's that, dear? Dummy says he thinks you're too far gone for therapy.
Well then, goodbye, old useless dummy. And your dog. Oh, perfect. Is it too much to ask for coffee lids that fit coffee cups?
Tell me about it. A place downstairs, right?
And the lines are so long, and everyone with their complicated drink orders now.
This morning, I'm in line for 20 minutes, and the woman in front of me finally gets to the counter, and the guy says, "What can I get you?" And she says, "Let me think." I mean, what was she thinking about for the last 20 minutes?
At least your guy said, "What can I get you?" Mine said, "What can I do you for?"
Oh, I hate that. People are so annoying.
People are the worst. Hi, I'm Joy.
I'm Gordon.
I'm sorry, but what time is your appointment?
It's 12.
Mine must be 1. I hate bloody daylight savings time.
Me too. It's like jet lag, but you don't get to go anywhere.
That would make a good tweet.
I hate Twitter.
Me too. Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Recycling.
Hate it. I mean, I do it, but it's so annoying.
It's like high maintenance garbage.
You know, I know why I'm here, but I don't see how a beautiful woman like you could possibly need a therapist. I would think you could just solve your problems by looking in the mirror. Unless your problem's narcissism. So why are you seeing Dr. Morgan?
I'm sorry, but I don't know you that well.
That's true. I could be some kind of violent psychopath in need of serious treatment.
Are you?
No. You?
Joy?
No.
What?
I'm sorry, I was answering his question. No, I'm not a psychopath. Right, Dr. Morgan?
You know I can't talk about specifics in front of patients.
Yes, but you can say that much, can't you? She's not a psychopath. I'm giving you permission.
Joy, isn't your appointment an hour from now? Let's talk about it then, okay?
Okay. But I'm not a psychopath.
I'll see you in an hour.
See you in an hour.
You know what? I'm gonna double up next week. I'd rather spend the next hour with you. Do you like Mexican food?
Hate it.
Me too.
It's chilly in here. I'll either have to get my sweater or knit faster.
I'll turn up the thermostat as soon as I finish these bills. And I'm out of stamps. Who do you have to sleep with in this place to get stamps? Oh, yeah, Victoria.
Oh, here's my sweater right here. Oh, poor dummy. The only thing he can do is shed.
I just met the greatest guy.
Oh, congratulations. Where?
At my therapist's office.
Oh, a more cautious congratulations.
No, it's okay. I mean, obviously he's screwed up, but we had such a connection. There's a chance we're screwed up in completely complementary ways.
What's he like?
Well, that's what we're about to find out.
And what are all those files?
When Dr. Morgan left to take a phone call, I noticed Gordon's files on his desk, so let's divide them up and look for red flags.
You stole his files? Isn't that a little unethical?
I know, and I wouldn't have done it, but I might be deported in a month, and I don't have 2 years to get to know him to see if he's marriage material or not.
Well, I think it's brilliant. I wish I'd seen my third ex-husband's files before we got married. Although, I suppose he could have hid his being gay even from his therapist.
He was president of the Victoria Chase fan club. I don't think he was hiding it from anyone.
The fan club hasn't been the same since we lost him.
This person's a psycho.
That's my file.
You stole your file, too?
Wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I would, yeah.
Oh, this is great. It says Gordon likes assertive women. I'm assertive. I stole these files.
Oh, it says he's ready to get married soon, so no commitment issues.
And here are his sex fantasies. Oh, a particular favorite of yours, I believe.
Yes. I won't even need a laser pointer.
Oh, and he also has these standard girl-on-girl fantasies that everyone loves.
Not everyone.
Oh, he hates walks on the beach, too.
Again, this is all about my career. I mean, the sex is just simulation. It's only my desperation that's real.
Uh-oh, this says Gordon
Please don't say peanut allergy. That just freaks me out. They eat the wrong thing, their head swells up like a basketball, and there goes your evening.
No, he has a heightened fear of being spied on or watched.
That's all?
Don't you see? We're doing what he fears most. We're making his nightmares come true.
Hey, I'm in your file. P.S. Right back at you.
Oh, that must be Jasmine Breeze.
Who?
Well, when you wouldn't co-star in my fake sex tape, I hired a professional.
You hired a hooker?
She comes from a very classy escort service.
You can tell because the ASS in classy is capitalized.
All right, all you have to do is hold the camera. Here's the power button, and there's the zoom, and... Oh, although it's high def, so, you know, don't zoom.
You want a cup of tea?
I'm good.
You know, while we're waiting, I've been wondering something. See, I'm out in the dating world again after a very long marriage, and well, you would know. What is it that guys are really looking for these days?
It's more what you say than what you do.
Oh,
But you still gotta do it, too.
right, got it. You know, they say the most erotic organ is the brain.
Yeah, I get a lot of requests for the brain.
I'm sorry I'm late. I was just putting the finishing touches on the script.
Script. I can't believe I'm making love to daytime Emmy winner Victoria Chase.
Do people really talk about your awards when they're in bed with you?
No, they do if they're smart.
Wait, script, camera, I get paid extra for being a porn star.
Now, wait a minute. Why is everyone in porn a star? Are there no porn character actors?
Look, Jasmine Breeze, I don't have any more money. Now, this video is going to get me work, and when I get paid, I promise that I'll pay you.
Promise? Promises don't pay my tuition to law school.
You're in law school?
Well, I didn't have the grades for dental school. No video unless you paid double.
You know what? Just go. And rest assured, I would have acted your ass off.
I get paid extra for that, too.
Well, this is awkward.
No.
My problem with modern art is that if I could do it, it just doesn't seem like art to me. I probably shouldn't have insulted that one piece so loudly in that echoing lobby.
Well, how could you know the artist was standing right behind us?
And I suppose that third grade class was going to learn those words eventually, right?
Look, I know we've only been dating for a couple of weeks, but there's something I'd really like to ask you.
Yes. You can eat the French fries off my plate.
Thank you. This is a real sense memory. Now, I was a chubby kid, so my parents wouldn't let me order them. But my sister would let me eat hers off of her plate. I really loved her for that.
What a lucky thing I ordered them then.
You know me so well. It's like we met in a past life or something. I mean, we have cut through months of that getting to know you business, and we're connecting on the big stuff.
This feels really right, doesn't it?
It does. I love an assertive woman.
I know. Now, because you just said it, kiss me again.
Well, I suppose I could get publicity the old-fashioned way. Shoplifting. But Winona Ryder got a lot of press.
Seriously, breaking the law.
No, you're right. I just look like a copycat.
Ooh, you could punch out a paparazzi.
If we had paparazzi around, then I wouldn't need the attention. Melanie, where is your head?
Having Tom Brady's baby might be fun.
Now you're thinking. Hey, how was your date with Gordon?
Wonderful.
Uh-oh, what's wrong?
Here, tell us all about it.
I really, really like this guy. And not just from his files, but for who he really is. So I've decided I have to be completely honest with him.
You're gonna tell him that you took his file?
Oh, God, no. He'll never know that. Or my real birth date. No, I need to tell him I might be deported soon. And I'm scared of what his reaction might be.
He's gonna be crushed.
Yeah, just like we are.
Yeah, but what if he's not? What if he says, oh, that's too bad. It's been fun. Instead of my secret crazy wish where he says, let's get married and get you a green card and work this all out.
Well, maybe you should ask your therapist how to tell him.
Or better yet, tell Gordon at the therapist's office. That way, if he dumps me, at least I'll have somewhere to cry for an hour.
I was looking for Dummy. What's going on here?
Oh, we're just all feeling a little sad.
All right already, I'll do your sexting.
Really?
Don't worry about it. I brought two.
Hey.
And they're not made of paper, so we don't have to recycle.
Joy, did I get the time wrong this time?
No. I knew you'd be here, and there's something I need to tell you.
Okay.
Well, it's not definite, but I'm having problems with my green card. And there's a good chance I might be deported very soon.
Oh. Wow. Well, we can't let that happen. I mean, I don't want that to happen.
I'm so relieved you said that.
You could stay, right? If someone married you, like in those movies. Oh, I hate those movies, but I would do that.
I hate those movies too, but I would let you do it.
I mean, we hate too many of the same things not to stay together. Cirque du Soleil.
Jazz.
Flying.
Flying?
Oh, yeah. Didn't I tell you that? Deathly afraid. Can't get on a plane.
That wasn't in your files. I went from I love you to a restraining order in under 10 minutes. On the plus side, that's a personal best for me.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
Oh, so am I.
I swear, I haven't felt this hurt since Kyle stood me up at the altar. I know it doesn't make any sense. I've only known Gordon for a few weeks. I wonder what Dr. Morgan would say if he was still speaking to me.
He'd say you're finally letting your intimacy barriers down.
And allowing yourself to feel pain, it's a real step forward in dealing with your abandonment issues.
It has been a recurring theme in your last 10 sessions.
You all read my file?
Wouldn't you?
Yes. And maybe you're right. Maybe I have made a little emotional progress. I guess I should be happy I'm so miserable.
Oh, Dummy says he feels bad for you. What's that, Dummy? There's a picture of margaritas trapped in the fridge? Well, floozies, Dummy has a home right here.
Oh, yay! That's wonderful!
And look how happy he is.
Well, we finally have a man in the house.
And he's big and hairy like a Cleveland man.
And frightened of the thunder like an LA man.
Even if he can't do anything else, he made me feel better.
Maybe he can console us when one of us loses a man.
Oh, get your rest, Dummy.
Ooh. Oh, my agent says to hold off on the sex tape. There might be an opening on Celebrity Rehab. Oh, they just want to figure out which addiction is going to get me the most camera time. How come I can't restart my career?
And how come I can't hang on to a man?
And how come every time I drink margaritas, I feel like I could have sex with anyone?
Now you tell me? Hot in Cleveland is recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Hey, ladies. Who had the beer and who had the shot of Jägermeister?
Me and me.
What can I do for you?
Well, that sports game has been on an awfully long time. Could you change the channel?
It's kind of a big game.
But Oprah and Gail are camping again. Pretty please?
Well, how can I say no to you?
That never would have worked in L.A.
It didn't completely work here.
Oh, guys, sorry. I love this town.
Now make them get us some ice cream from next door.
Well, I'm not wearing the right bra, but I'll try.
Scusi, signore. You're wearing my house.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you. Here.
Just put it back in the kitchen. That's the dining room, the kitchen. There's a customary remodeling fee.
Oh, sure. Bloody hell, I can't find my wallet. I must have left it at the INS office when I was filling out those stupid forms. My whole life is in tatters. Oh, sorry.
Actually, I do all right for myself.
Oh, please. Please stop. You're really very good, but I've had a rough day.
Oh, you look almost ready to cry. Let the tears fall.
Well, has been a rough few months. You see, I need a green card. And I had a potential fake marriage that fell apart. Then I had a potential real marriage that fell apart. And now I'm going to be deported in 2 weeks unless I can find an American citizen to marry me.
I'm an American citizen.
Well, first of all, Victoria, thanks for auditioning. I am a huge Honor St. Raven fan, so for an actress of your caliber to even consider a local news program is...
Extraordinary, I know. You know, I'll admit that at first even I had reservations. But then I thought, well, I'm not lowering myself. I am raising the drab little lives of Clevelanders.
We watched your tape.
You're welcome.
Now, there's just one little thing. We find you,
Too chic, charismatic, fabulous.
unlikable.
Unlikable? Me? In what way?
We found you vain, self-centered, and completely uninterested in the person you were talking to.
All right, now you're just babbling. All right, now I'm gonna level with you. I am broke, so I really need this job. Now, why don't you tell me exactly what it is you're looking for?
Okay, we call it the 3 Ps. Perky, playful, and puns. It's the kind of thing that plays in middle America where likable people like likability.
Now, you wouldn't know likability if it sat in your lap and blew in your ear. Would you like that?
There you are. We were starting to get worried that something terrible happened to you.
I'm engaged to a homeless man.
Oh, joy! Haven't the homeless suffered enough?
You're engaged to a random homeless man?
He's not random. He's opera guy.
The guy that stands outside and sings.
Yes. This means I get to stay in the country. Be happy for me.
I'm happy for you. Sad for the country.
Sweetie, isn't this a little extreme?
Look, I know this is crazy, but I only have 2 weeks to get a green card.
Well, you know how much I want you to stay here, so I'll do whatever I can to help.
That's good, because he'll be living with us for the next 2 weeks.
What? Why?
Well, I can't just put his address down on the INS forms as behind the Quiznos. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a wedding to plan and a fiancé's name to learn.
Shouldn't we do something about this?
Oh, he'll soon come to his senses.
Oh, wow. That is a good-looking man.
Oh, that's Jason Disbrow, shooting coach for the Cavaliers.
Yummy.
Well, go talk to him. Use your powers.
Oh, I don't know if my powers are strong enough to penetrate that kind of handsome. Oh, what should I say?
How about, J.J. Hickson better square up to the basket if he ever wants to hit a jumper.
I can't say that. I don't even know what it means.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Would you mind if I put the game back on? Thanks.
J.J. Hickson better square up to the basket if he ever wants to hit a jumper.
Wow, I just said that to him this morning at practice. Can I buy you a drink?
Don't waste your money. She's good to go. And this is the pick and roll.
What you guys doing?
Oh, Elk is teaching me the finer points of basketball so don't blow it on my date with Jason.
Oh, that's silly. Just be yourself. He'll adore you.
Thanks, but he already thinks I'm a basketball savant.
The only thing standing in the way of me and free tickets is her ignorance of the game.
Couldn't I just, sleep with him?
I don't want the cheap seats. I want courtside.
Oh, I have a question. The guy who left to play for Miami, is his name pronounced Lebron or Lebron?
In this house, it's pronounced traitor.
Hey, where have you been all day?
Oh, let's not make this about me. No, I'm more interested in you and you and you.
What's wrong with you?
There is nothing wrong with me. I'm just interested in my friends like any likable person.
Okay, well, I have a date with a coach from the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Oh, and I'm engaged to a homeless man. He's moving in today.
What? Heartwarming surprise.
Look, I know what an incredible imposition this is, but he's actually a pretty good guy. No different from any of us.
Honey, I'm home!
Hi. Fiancé.
Now, please, introduce me to your sister wives.
Well, this is Melanie and Elka.
And I'm Victoria. Delighted to meet you.
Charmed. Oh, you have such a beautiful home. I love all the little touches, like the crown molding and, windows with glass instead of trash bags.
Oh. We've set up a cot for you in the garage.
Oh, a cot!
I won't hear of it.
You bitch!
No, I mean, you must stay in our guest room.
I'll show you the way.
Thank you. I'm so grateful to be in your home. You must wake up every day feeling blessed. Don't touch my stuff!
Oh, what a charming fellow. Humans are so interesting.
Okay, why are you being so weird?
No, I'm just being my normal, upbeat, likable self. Oh, God, my career is over.
What's wrong? What are you talking about?
Well, I was embarrassed to tell you guys, but I auditioned for a job at a local TV news station, and I didn't get it. They found me unlikable.
That's ridiculous.
You're wonderful.
I like you better than Joy.
Well, they wanted me to do human interest stories, but you know that I have no interest in humans. Except for you guys. Oh, God, I need this job.
So, you're a great actress.
Go on.
Pretend to be interested.
Pretend. Oh, you're right. You're right. I've been going about this all wrong. No, I just need to think of this as another role I'm playing. You know, it's kind of like when they ask me to host those charity functions. I just need to pretend to care. And for the homeless man known as Opera Guy, this far from fat lady has sung a song of love. Well, for Ohio, Ohio, this is Vicky Chase saying, "That's amore." And for Samore on the weather, here's Glenn to tell us if spring is in the aria.
Wow. Now that is a home run.
Or perhaps you should say a homeless run.
No, you did not say that.
So?
Welcome to Northeast Ohio's #3 television station.
It's so great to be with a woman who knows so much about basketball. So, who do you think we should start at power forward against Detroit?
Huh?
Say, I'd go with Antoine Jameson.
I'd go with Antoine Jameson. You know, he's old, but he has a lot of gas left in his tank.
You know, Lebron used to say the same thing.
Oh, were you guys close?
Super close. Had all my hopes and dreams invested in him. And just like the rest of the city, it still hurts.
Well, at least he'll come back and play a couple times a year. That should be fun, right?
And I thought you were the dumb one.
Ladies, the shower. Like the piss of angels.
You clean up really well. This might actually work.
Have you seen my plastic owl, Vibrato? He protects me from squirrels.
Although it has less of a chance with statements like that.
Defense wins championships.
I got a buddy that talks to himself, too.
No, she's on Bluetooth.
What's that like, meth?
Look, here's some answers to questions the INS might ask us. Please try to memorize them.
Joy sleeps on the right side of the bed. I sleep on the left. Ah. Unless England's in the World Cup, then nobody sleeps, small chuckle.
No, you don't say small chuckle. You chuckle smallly.
Face it, LeBron is Lagon.
Well, face it, LeBron is out of here.
Oh, she's gone rogue.
You're right. I gotta let him go.
Would you like to go to dinner?
You got a favorite place?
Oh my gosh, dozens. Cleveland has so many great restaurants. That's another thing I love about this city.
Great. I would hate to think that Cleveland was just some stepping stone for you to a larger market like Chicago, New York, Miami.
No, I'm staying.
That's what LeBron used to say.
Hey, listen, you gotta stop beating yourself up. I mean, it's not like you told LeBron to go.
Actually, I did. You see, I was trying this reverse psychology thing, and
He's to blame! I'm gonna kill that mother!
Oh, hi, Ohio. It's Vicky Chase live from the shores of Lake Erie. And not everyone finds our Cleveland winter weather hard to take. In fact, This group of Speedo-clad warriors finds it downright polar bearable. In a few minutes, these intrepid heroes are going to take their annual plunge into the icy depths. And let me tell you folks, this water is freezing. I'm sorry, but you guys are crazy. What, am I wrong? I tell you what, I am like 5 minutes away from cutting open one of these guys and crawling in.
Oh dear. That was a bigger disaster than when she ad-libbed her way through the vagina monologues.
Hello, I'm Patricia Wellens with the INS. I'm here for a surprise review.
But we're not supposed to meet you till next week.
That's why it's called a surprise.
It's just so tough. There's reminders of LeBron everywhere. I still can't take the number 23 bus.
It's kind of funny. It's almost like I'm going out with someone with a very famous ex, and I'm just the rebound. I'm sorry. Look, maybe this is just a time in your life where you have to forget the past and just power forward. Maybe I should just go home. I keep saying the wrong thing.
No, don't go. I want to show you that I can be normal.
Okay, but could you maybe turn up the thermostat? It's a little chilly in here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I like the cold.
No, I like the heat. Right, Miami Heat. You know what? I think maybe we should do this another time, okay? Can I give you a ring? No ring. No rings ever.
As I was saying, we like to meet with each of you individually to make sure that your stories are consistent. So, how did you and Joy get together?
Well, when we met, I was at a crosswalk.
Crossroads!
Crossroads! And this beautiful woman blew into my life like a tornado. She literally ripped the roof off of my house.
Don't ad-lib, just repeat what I say.
Don't ad-lib, just repeat what I say.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Oh, and by that I mean, she changed my life. It made me feel like a mannequin. Mannequin. That makes more sense. Small chuckle. I'm lucky to have met her.
She's lucky, too. My husband's a bum.
Oh, really? What's his name? What was that?
Nothing. Probably a squirrel.
A squirrel? Oh, no. Where's vibrato?
Oh, good Lord. It's just a squirrel.
The squirrels are coming. The war's started. Where's my owl?
Forget the owl. Just get back out there.
I'm sorry. I have to go. I have a date with destiny. What are you laughing at?
I find it sexy.
So you picked a homeless man to get your green card?
Was that bad? Should I not have done that? I'm new to your country.
Your fiance is trying to get a squirrel to sign a peace treaty.
I have a long ride. Do you mind if I use your bathroom?
Down the hall to the left. Why does this keep happening?
I don't know. It seemed like such an airtight plan.
Well, I assume you all witnessed my career suicide. They fired me.
Oh, honey, it's just one job. You've had dry spells before. The right part will come along.
Well, what if it doesn't? I mean, what if it's over? If I'm not in front of a camera, then who am I? I just don't know if the untelevised life is worth living.
Sorry, Elka. No courtside tickets.
You slept with him.
No. But why is everyone in this town so obsessed with their teams?
My segment was a hit. No, the station said they've been flooded with calls. Apparently, I say what other people are thinking. And luckily for me, what other people are thinking is completely unlikable. We have company. Hello, Victoria Chase from Ohio. Check local listings.
This is Patricia Wellens from the INS.
Oh, hi. It's a pleasure to meet
Yes.
you.
I'm being deported.
What?
But Joy and her fiance are so in love.
I know he's a homeless man.
But that's what makes it so heartwarming.
Thanks for trying, but it's over.
No, I'm not gonna let this be over.
No, me either. I mean, I'll marry her myself if that's what it takes.
I can't stand her, but I still want her to stay. She gets me.
Listen, Joy may not be married, but she has deep ties to this country. Us.
Yeah, you know, and in a lot of ways, our friendship is stronger than any marriage. I mean, God, we've been together longer than all 4 of my marriages combined. 5. Shoot, I always forget Ernie Hudson.
We're a family. If you deport Joy, you'll break us up.
You all live here together?
We certainly do. We're like sisters.
You know, my girlfriends and I often joke about living together and having our husbands come visit. But you ladies are doing it. I admire that.
So, you'll get me a green card?
No.
Oh, come on, can't you just tell us?
Oh, okay, what I will do is give you an extension so that you have more time to file an appeal to stay here legally.
Oh, thank you.
You know, you ladies really have something special here.
Oh, Joy. I've had some time to think, and I can't go through with this sham marriage. When I get married, I want it to be for real. For love. Hush, vibrato! I told her!
It's funny because she can't even hang on to a homeless man.